The Jackson family stood strong, united outside of their family home where they have lived for decades. They spoke about the work that their father had done in his life in the pursuit of civil rights and civil justice. And they also made remarks on the struggle that he felt towards the end of his life to continue his service.
I was there at 12:35 a.m. when Dad took his last breath. At 12:37, I said, "Mom, Dad is not breathing." She didn't believe it. She said, "Go on back, tell him he'll go back to sleep. Tell him to wake up in a couple of hours." No, Dad's gone, Mom. Mom got up and began calling everyone and notifying the world.
The Reverend's namesake, Jesse Jackson Jr.
His last breath is not his last breath.
With a call to action in the wake of his father's passing, though his family is grieving.
I caught myself yesterday saying my parents, and now I have to say my parent.
Mama, come on, boy. Come on.
So I thank God for 60 years of being able to have both parents.
They remember a life well lived, said his shoes were well worn.
Born in Greenville, South Carolina in 1941 in the throes of Jim Crow, he quickly became maladjusted to injustice. He challenged those entrenched Southern systems of poverty and racial inequality, landing in jail at 17 years old, protesting for the right to use a public library. He won that battle. He kept winning these fights against injustice and inequality all of his life.
To so many, he was an icon fighting for equality.
As Reverend Jackson, who we called leadership, we called Reverend, but he wouldn't listen to me when I'd call him Reverend. He demanded that I call him Daddy.
Mama.
Because he said, I am that.
Now his children vowed to do the same and to inspire others to join them.
For the young people that are standing watching you right now and are just learning maybe about your father's legacy, how can they move forward and try to overcome that feeling of the divisiveness that we hear so much about and your father fought against?
Gen Zers, Gen Alpha, millennials have the responsibility to remain in discourse with one another, because if we're not in proximity to one another, we can't solve the nation's crises at this time.
Speaking of discourse, his children called his impending services a great meeting of all people from all backgrounds, from all different types of beliefs, both liberal and conservative. They say that would have been important to their dad. As for what we know about those impending services, we do know for at least a portion of them, Jesse Jackson will lie in state here at the Rainbow Push headquarters.